Diep's hands are shaking, really shaking, not from the heat, because James just asked, out of nowhere.
When you were little,
When you were little, what do you remember about your mom? And at the
what
same
do you remember
time,
about your mom?
his phone lights up with one sentence. No death record
that him?
exists.
It can't be.
Jasmine, a lullaby, a photo lead. So why was Diep told her mother vanished? And who benefits if she never finds out? The question hits the kitchen
you were
like
little,
a sudden cold draft.
What do you remember
were
most
little,
about your mom?
James says, voice low.
When you were little.
What do you remember most about your mom? Diep's
What do you
spoon
remember
stops
most
over
about
the
your
pot.
mom?
Just one beat, but it's enough to change the air. And James's phone? It's burning in his pocket. One message, one line. No death record exists. Now here's the messed up part.
No death record
The
exists.
day didn't start scary. It started soft. You can hear the two sounds Diep trusts.
I have enough wood
The
now.
stove crackling and water hitting soil.
Today
That's her
is a
definition
new
of
start.
we're okay. She's in the garden with sleeves rolled up, hair tied back, moving from basil to the lime sapling like she's fixing the world plant by plant. Nye trails behind, half yawning, stuffed orange tucked under her arm. I'm on inspection, Nye declares. Diep smiles. 2 plants only. Then you rest. Me, the dog, trots beside them, tail wagging, sniffing the air like he's checking for danger that isn't there. And then Nye, serious as a tiny boss, looks around and says, approved.
You're very
Diep laughs.
Safety
You're
is
very
strict.
strict.
Approved.
Safety is strict. Nye
You're
says,
very strict.
you know that feeling?
Safety
When a
is
kid
strict.
says something simple and it
The water
sounds
is
like a
boiled.
warning? Yeah. Inside. Breakfast is quiet.
You should be
James's
careful.
mother sets warm
Eat up,
food
dear.
down like love you don't have to talk about.
Thank you, Mother.
James is dressed for the
Looks
office.
delicious.
White shirt crisp. CEO
Morning, James.
posture on.
Morning,
He
Mom.
eats fast,
Looks
but he
delicious.
doesn't rush out.
Eat up now.
He looks at Diep like he's checking the foundation.
Me.
You okay today?
You okay today?
I'm good.
I'm
Just
good. Diep says lightly. Just work.
Call me if anything feels
Call
off.
me if anything feels
Nothing
off.
is off. Go be
James
CEO.
says. Diep gives him that calm smile. Nothing is off. Go be CEO. He leaves, and the house goes back to routine
Temperature is good.
because routine is their safety net now. At
I
Hill
have your
Fruits,
receipt right here.
the
Great,
morning
thanks for
runs
checking.
clean. Luan keeps the counter moving. Crates shifting. Labels checked. Diep keeps the cold unit log neat. Nye sits on her stool in the back, drawing fruit boxes again. Safe, she announces.
We're never getting audited badly
Holding
with
it
her
out.
around.
Orderly.
Luan
Orderly
laughs.
means
We're
peaceful.
never getting audited
We're never
badly
getting
with
audited
her around.
badly with her around.
Orderly.
Mister
Orderly.
Hung
Orderly
stops
means
by,
Peaceful.
Exactly.
scans the checklist, nods once. Orderly. Orderly means peaceful. Diep answers, listen, this is the life they fought for. Not flashy, just peaceful. Across town, James is in meetings.
A visitor is waiting in the side
approvals,
conference room.
paperwork.
He says you
He
asked him to
keeps things
verify something
private,
discreetly.
documented, boring on purpose.
A visitor is
Then
waiting in
his
the side
assistant
conference
slips
room.
in.
He says you asked him to verify
A
something
visitor is waiting in
discreetly.
the side conference room. He says you asked him to verify something discreetly. James doesn't recognize the name, but when he opens that
I
door,
recognize this.
he recognizes the type. A quiet man in a plain charcoal button-up
He shouldn't be
sits
here.
with a slim manila folder resting on the table. Neutral eyes, careful hands. Mr. James, the man says, you asked me to verify something. James closes the door. Doesn't sit.
Mr. James.
What do you have? 2 pages slide out. Some lines blacked out.
What do you
enough
have?
visible to hurt. I can't confirm everything yet, the man says. But I can confirm this. There is no official death record filed where people claimed there was. James goes still, like his body is trying not to react first. So the
I can't
story
confirm
is
everything yet, but I can confirm
incomplete.
this. There is no official
says.
death record filed
The
where
man
people claim there
nods.
was.
Oh,
I can't confirm
There's a
everything
relocation
yet,
trail.
but I can confirm
Someone moved to the
this.
city years ago.
There is no official
The lead
death record
points
filed
north.
where people claim there was.
oh.
Can you imagine that? A whole childhood shaped by a lie. Maybe not a lie.
So the story is
Maybe a convenient story.
incomplete.
Either way, it rewrites
So the story
everything,
is
James asks. Do you have a name?
So the story is
Not
incomplete.
safely, the man says.
There's a
But a
relocation
former
trail.
district official's
Someone moved to the
household
city years ago.
registry connects to the timeline.
The lead points north.
What's next?
There's a relocation
Confirmation.
trail. Someone moved
the
to the
man
city
says.
years ago.
A photo.
The lead points north.
A distinguishing mark. A memory
Do you have a name?
only family would know. James's voice stays calm, but his eyes don't. I'm not bringing this to her until I'm sure.
Not safely.
That's wise, the man replies.
I cannot advise
If
that
you're
you proceed
wrong,
safely.
You reopen a wound for nothing.
I have
James
this
swallows. And
We
if
need
I'm
to assess
right,
all our contingencies.
the man doesn't
What's
finish
next?
it. He just says softly. Then you
All
change
right,
her
what's
entire
next?
understanding of her own life.
Oh.
That night, James comes home tired,
Confirmation,
washes his
a
hands,
photo,
kisses
distinguishing
Nye's
mark,
head like it resets his
a
whole
memory
nervous
only
system.
family would know.
Still says nothing about the folder.
Confirmation,
Because he's scared
a photo,
of delivering truth
a distinguishing
like fire.
mark, a memory
Diep
only
is in the
family would
kitchen.
know.
Jam cooling in neat rows. Labels
I'm not
going
bringing
on
this to her
straight.
until I'm sure.
Nye helps by putting one on crooked, then giggling. Diep
I'm not
fixes
bringing
it
this to
gently.
her until I'm sure.
This one straight. Nye nods, solemn.
That's
Business
wise.
straight.
If you're wrong,
And then James watches
you reopen a
Diep
wound for
stir the
nothing.
pot, steam rising between them. And
That's
he
wise.
asks the careful question.
if you're wrong,
When you were little,
you reopen a wound for nothing.
what do you remember most about your mom?
And if
Diep
I'm
doesn't
right,
look at him. Why are you asking? She says, quiet.
Then you change
No
her
reason.
entire understanding of her own life.
James lies gently. I just want to know you better.
Then you change her
Diep's voice
entire
turns
understanding of
small.
her own life.
I remember a smell, like fresh soap and jasmine. James nods like a normal husband, but inside he's spinning. And
You're late.
a song.
Run, you're late.
Diep adds.
Just needed a moment. Hey,
I don't know the
sleepyhead.
words, just the melody.
Look at that
Then
one, it's
James's
so
phone
silly.
Nee, let's
Diep
straighten it out
sees his
together.
face change.
No, I like it crooked.
James, she asks. What is
Look,
going
Auntie,
on?
it's not perfect.
He pulls the phone out.
Oh, you little rebel.
Eyes
I
locked
love
on the
it.
screen. The message reads, I found a photo lead. Need one detail to confirm. Jasmine scent and a lullaby. Does that match?
When you were little,
James
what do you remember
doesn't
most
answer,
about your mom?
because Diep
She always
is
knew how to
watching
make
him now.
everything all right, just like the
Really
soup.
watching. And the truth
When
is
you were
sitting
little,
right there,
What do you remember
glowing in
most
his
about your
hand.
mom?
James
She was
locks
always
the screen
singing in the
way
kitchen.
too fast.
Why are you asking?
No
Diep
reason.
watches him like she can hear
I
the
just-
lie forming.
I want to know you better.
I remember a smell,
Who is that?
like fresh soap and jasmine.
She asks. He
Why are you
doesn't
asking?
dodge.
No reason.
Someone I
just...
hired to check something over.
I remember a
James
smell,
says,
like fresh soap
about your
and jasmine.
mom.
I found a photo
Diep's
lead.
spoon
Need one detail to
freezes.
confirm.
Jasmine
knuckles
scent
go
and a
white.
lullaby. Does that match, James?
What is
James.
going on?
Don't.
She's talking about the
She
girl.
whispers.
I found a photo lead.
Just don't
Need
hand
one
me
detail
hope
to
like it's
confirm.
casual.
Jasmine scent and
It's
a
not
lullaby.
casual,
Does that
he
match?
says.
James,
There's no
what is going
official
on?
death record.
You shouldn't have done
And
that.
he just asked if Jasmine and a lullaby
I
match.
had to. It wasn't safe.
James's mother
What is
appears
going
with
on?
a towel in her hands and stops cold. Say it again,
yeah,
she
Miss.
says. James repeats it,
Who is that?
plain.
It's
Diep's
someone I
breath
hired to check
catches.
something old about
Then
your
her
mom.
face
Mom.
hardens. If this is wrong,
Tell
you
me
reopen
everything.
everything,
James.
she says.
Tatina,
know.
don't.
James answers.
Don't
Proof
hand me
only.
hope like it's
Your
casual.
pace.
James,
You know that feeling?
don't.
When you want,
Don't
tell
hand
me
me hope like
everything
it's
and
casual.
never speak again at the same time. James sets the phone on the counter.
Can you
Can
hum
you
the
hum
melody?
the melody? He asks.
Hum the melody.
Diep swallows and hums. 3 shaky notes,
Can you hum the melody?
then 2 more.
Hum the melody.
James records it and sends it with 1 line.
We keep this
Yes.
inside the family.
Jasmine,
No talk
This
outside.
melody. James's mother sits down like her knees finally remembered they're
We
old.
keep this inside the family.
We keep
No
this
talk
inside the
outside.
family, she says.
Good morning, 2D.
No talk outside.
It's busy today.
Next morning.
Almost done
Hill
with
Fruit
these
still
labels.
Mom,
Opens.
Are we
Diep tapes
unsafe?
labels straight
No,
with hands
baby.
that
We're
tremble
just
only
checking
when she
something.
thinks nobody's looking.
okay. I
Nye
inspect
climbs onto her
extra.
stool.
I have all the
Stuffed
labels
orange
here.
tucked under her arm.
Are you sure it's the
Mom.
correct batch?
Yes,
Are we
they say
unsafe?
Hill Fruits.
She whispers.
Mom,
Diep's face
Are we
melts.
unsafe?
No,
No,
baby, we're just
baby,
checking something.
She says.
Okay.
We're just checking
I
something.
inspect extra.
Nye nods. Solemn.
Go,
Okay.
go. I cover
I
the shop.
inspect extra. Listen, Mr.
好
Hung
呀
sees
妹呀
James's
Go.
face and doesn't ask for details. He only
I
says,
cover the shop.
Go. I cover the
No
shop.
death filing,
By noon,
but there is a
they're with
relocation
Officer
amendment.
Thu. Paper smell.
Trail
Stamp
points
ink.
north.
No gossip.
No death filing,
Officer Thu scans
but there
the
is a
registry
relocation
notes.
amendment.
No death filing.
Trail
She
points
confirms.
north.
But there is a relocation amendment. Trail points north. James's jaw tightens. So someone moved her on paper.
So someone moved her on paper,
And someone told a
and someone
story
told a
she was
story
gone.
she was gone.
Officer Thu
That
says
part isn't official.
that part
So
isn't
someone moved
official.
her on paper,
Can you
and
imagine
someone
that?
told a story she
Losing
was
your
gone.
mother to a rumor with a
That
confident
part isn't
voice.
official.
They drive
If we
north
walk
the
into
same
nothing,
day. The sky goes gray. The car goes
I
quiet.
can't do that twice.
Diep stares out the window. If we
If
walk,
we walk
into nothing, her voice cracks.
I can't do that
I
twice.
can't do that twice.
Then we turn around,
James keeps his hands steady.
And I carry it.
Then we turn
and you'll
around.
carry it?
Yes,
He
I'll
says.
carry it.
And I carry it.
We don't
From
want.
the back seat.
We don't have enough
Nye
time.
says
They're gonna
softly.
catch us. Then we turn
If
around.
Remind Mom is
And I
real,
carry it.
Can I
If
show
my
her
mom
safe?
is real, can I show her
Diep
a
wipes
safe?
her cheek fast.
Yes.
Yes,
You can.
she whispers. You can. They reach a small community center near dusk. Older women, teacups, handmade goods along the wall, and Diep stops. Fresh soap and jasmine. Real. You know that feeling? When your body recognizes something before your mind dares to believe it. Across the room, an older woman ties string around soap
Diep,
bundles.
hello.
She turns her head
We're
slowly.
so glad you came.
Diep's voice comes out tiny. Mom. The woman's eyes lock on her face, and her mouth
Yes,
trembles.
my love.
Mom?
Then she
Yes,
hums
my love.
3 notes,
Oh.
They're taking
the same
everything.
ones.
We
Diep
understand.
crosses
We understand.
the room and wraps her
We
arms
need
around
help,
her like she's
Mom.
grabbing a life raft. No speech,
Oh, Mom.
just shaking
you're
shoulders
here.
and warm skin,
You're my
and a
daughter.
sound that's half sob, half
So
laugh.
glad to see you.
James stands behind
Oh,
her,
Mom.
eyes wet,
It's really over.
like he's watching a miracle he
It's
can't
all right,
interrupt.
sweetheart.
James's
You're
mother
safe
steps
now.
close and
You
touches
came
the woman's
back.
arm gently. You came back, she
I
whispers.
did. I'm here.
Thank God.
Nye approaches with the stuffed orange
I
resting
didn't
in
think
her
I would
palm,
see you again.
serious
We're here
as a
now.
judge.
You're a miracle.
Hi, she says.
You came back.
I'm Nye. I'm on inspection. The older woman laughs.
You came back.
Small, startled, and touches Nye's cheek. So strict, she murmurs. Officer Thu does
You
what she
came
does
back.
best. She turns emotion into
Hi.
protection.
I'm
IDs get checked.
Me.
The photo lead
I'm on
matches.
inspection.
Forms come out. This gets corrected.
Hi.
Officer Thu says.
I'm the knee. I'm on
Officially.
inspection.
Clean. No loopholes.
So strict.
And James adds,
Lord.
low and steady. Whoever spread a false death claim They don't get to use it against her again.
Strict.
That's justice. Not loud. Just the truth put back on
This gets
paper,
corrected.
where bullies can't twist it.
Officially.
They don't force
Clean.
big questions that
No
night.
loopholes.
They sit.
Whoever
They
spread a
drink
false
tea.
death claim,
Diep's mother hums the lullaby
they don't
again.
get to use it against her again.
Stronger now. Like the melody
Whoever spread
finally
a false
found its
death
home.
claim,
Back
they
home.
don't get to use it against her again.
Mister. Hung keeps hill fruit steady while they handle the paperwork quietly. You know what that is? That's community. People doing the right thing without needing credit. A week later, the house sounds normal again. Stove crackling. Water hitting soil. Diep steps into the garden at sunrise, and her mother is there. wrapped
Keep an
in
eye
a
on the
cardigan,
dates here, just to be sure.
breathing
Yes,
in
Mr.
basil
Hung.
like it's
Good morning.
medicine.
Good morning.
James stands nearby, quiet. not
Everything looks
pushing,
good here. Keep an eye on the
just
front flow.
present.
Right away, Mr. Hung.
Nye
Thanks so much.
inspects a new jasmine plant by the fence.
The water is ready.
Approved, she declares. Me, the
It's so
dog,
quiet
trots a
this
circle
morning.
around
I
all
like
of
it.
them, tail wagging, satisfied like peace passed the test. In James's office, a sealed folder rests in a locked drawer. Corrected registry, stamped forms, clean documentation. Proof their family story belongs to them now. Quietly, safely. That evening, jam cools on the counter. Labels go on straight. Diep's mother hums while Nye tries to copy the tune. Off-key and proud. James watches them and exhales like he's finally allowed to breathe. So here's the thing. Sometimes the truth doesn't arrive like fire. Sometimes it arrives like warmth, slow, careful, and steady enough to hold. And when it shows up, you don't have to be brave all at once. You can take it one safe step at a time. If this moved you, like and subscribe. Thanks for listening.